Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, let us discuss about applications of this free entry and exit with the demand and supply, how the market equilibrium occurs with the help of price ceiling and price floor. So in the last class we discussed about the free entry exit of firm, shift in the demand supply, simultaneous shift of demand and supply in the market equilibrium. What are the impacts of simultaneous shift of demand and supply on market equilibrium? Let us examine the price ceiling. What is this price ceiling? Price ceiling is nothing but the government imposed upper limit on the goods and services. Upper limit of price is nothing but imposing some limit on the prices. For example, if the price of this rice, wheat, kerosene or sugar, it may be increased too much high or sky high. It is unable to afford by the common people. So, with the intention of weaker section of the society, government is with the intention of helping these consumers for getting the commodity or goods to all, because public goods should be consumed by all the people. To serve all, they want this rice, wheat, sugar, everything. So, government imposing certain price limit. That price limit is said to be the price ceiling. Price ceiling is nothing but imposed upper limit of price on goods and services. Mainly this price ceiling is imposed by the government to control the price, because here government is a price catcher. Suppose private entrepreneurs or companies or maybe the private firms or industries, the prices differs from private these whatever the firms to the public firms. So, suppose the price of rice in the this other shops is 100 rupees maybe per kg, but price of rice is nearly 30 or 25 rupees in the fair price shops. Why this is? Because to all should afford these commodities. So, price ceiling is imposed on necessary commodities. So, with the intention of supplying the goods to all the consumers. Thus, government is the main aim is price controlling and fixing the price below the market determined price. Because market determined price is too high, it is unable to afford by the common people or weaker section of the people. Thus, government is imposing price ceiling on necessary commodities like rice, wheat, kerosene, sugar, etc. So, these goods are provided through the rations, through the rationing, that is through the fair price shops, through the coupons. Coupons are nothing but it is through the ration cards. So, there are two deviations, as we know that APLs and BPLs, above the price level people and below the price level consumers. So, for BPLs, these rations are provided through the price ceiling condition. Government imposes the upper limit on price on the goods and services. This can be explained through the diagram. It is easy to understand by the diagram. Here OX axis represents quantity produced by the firm, OY axis represents prices for the commodity. SS is a supply curve of the firm and DD is a demand curve of the firm. So, what are the impact on this firm through the price ceiling? Price ceiling leads to the impact on demand and supply. Supply changes and demand changes, it is because of changes in the price. So, here initial price of the commodity is P0 and quantity produced is Q0 or Q0. Thus, both P0 and Q0 intersect at the point E is the equilibrium point. Here you can see demand curve and supply curve intersect each other at point P naught. It means quantity demanded is equal to the quantity supply, that is QD is equal to QS. It is equals to the market equilibrium. Market equilibrium is nothing but price should be equal to the demand and supply. But sometimes these firms fixes the price above the normal price. For example, prices of rice is actual price is 25 rupees means per kg they are fixing up to 100 rupees or 50 rupees or 60 rupees. Common people were unable to afford these goods because rice is a necessary commodity. Without this, people were unable to survive. So, with the intention of government, main intention is to these necessary goods should be distributed among all. No one should be under the condition of lack of food. Thus, here due to the price ceiling, government imposes certain limit on these prices of these goods. For example, OP naught is the initial price level. So, government fixes PC level of price on the goods, that is price ceiling. For example, 50 rupees is the price means they are going to reduce that price to the 25 rupees. Reducing the price leads to the increase in the demand for the commodity. Thus, excess demand arises in the economy. So, as we studied in the simultaneous shift of equilibrium, due to the excess demand, demand curve shift to the rightward and supply curve shift to the leftward. So, due to the decrease in the price of the goods, when the price price decreases, in third row you can see the price decreases, quantity may increase, decrease or remain unchanged. Thus, supply curve shift to the right side, it means supply increases, and demand curve shift to the leftward, it means demand also shift to the leftward. So, here you can see excess demand arises. Excess demand means more than demand is more than the supply. Thus, due to the imposition of price ceiling, quantity demanded increases, but quantity supplied reduces. Quantity supplied is here OQC1 and quantity demanded is OQC. Those demand decreases when the decrease in the price leads to the rush to the market, where these consumers will rush to the market to buy the commodity. It is difficult to distribute commodities to all. That is what government is distributing these necessary commodities to the necessary needed people through the fair price shops, or it is also called through the ration shops. Rice, wheat, kerosene and sugar or any other necessary oils or something they were distributing through the fair price shops. So, due to the price ceiling, excess demand arises in the economy. Government intervention is essential to control the prices of the commodity, otherwise weaker section of the society will suffer by the lack of food items. So, price ceiling is one of the method followed by the government to control the price. When the price is sky high, they are going to reduce the price up to the limit. So, due to that excess demand arises in the market. There are some demerits, that is long queues in the ration shops, or some are unable to get the commodities in time. So, that all drawbacks leads to the black marketing. But what is the price floor? Price ceiling is nothing but upper limit imposed by the government on necessary goods and services. What is this price floor means? So, price floor is nothing but imposing the price floor on some agricultural products. For example, agriculturists or farmers, they are growing more crops or any other commercial items, but whatever they are growing, for that product they are going to market. That marketing is very low prices were fixed for their product in the market. During this condition, supply reduces. People with the hope of getting price in future, speculation, with the speculation they are going to keep their goods in the storage system, so supply decreases. During this situation also government is intervention is there for controlling the prices. Here government is going to fix the minimum support price for the farmers or agriculturists. For example, in the diagram you can see what is price floor means. Price floor is nothing but government imposed lower limit on goods and services. Lower limit of price. Minimum support price. Lower limit of price on goods and services imposed by the government is said to be the price floor. So, because when the agriculture is supplying their goods or product to the market, during that time price is very low. They demand the goods with the very less amount. During this time, these agriculturists or producers unable to sell their commodities. During this time government intervention is there and government reducing the price or keeping the lower limit on the price of the goods and services, that is said to be the price floor. For example, these agricultural products, it is also said to be the minimum support price for the agriculturist. Otherwise there is less supply occurs. If there is no supply means it will be lead to the this problem in the market. Less supply leads to the lack of supply in the market. Thus, due to the minimum support price, that is price floor imposed by the government. For example, price for the paddy cultivated in the agricultural market it may be very less, that may be per quintal, tons, we are saying tons, 800 rupees. It is very less, 800 rupees in the market for 1 tons of paddy. So, during this time farmers were unable to sell their product in the market. Due to this, supply reduces. But this is a necessary goods or commodity. People want this. During this time government increasing the price from up to the limit, that is 800 to 1000, maybe 1000 rupees. Increase in these 200 rupees leads to the excess supply in the market. Due to the price ceiling, excess demand occurs. Because price decreases, demand increases. Due to the price floor, lower limit of price or minimum support price fixed by the government, due to the increase in this price leads to the increase in the supply in the market. So, these farmers were supplying their goods to the market, that is we can explain through the diagram. Here y axis represents quantity produced and y axis represents prices of the commodity. So, SS is a supply curve, DD is a demand curve. So, E is a equilibrium situation, initial situation. So, when the price is OP naught, quantity produced is OQ naught. So, the demand curve and supply curve intersect at the point E called equilibrium situation. Equilibrium situation is nothing but price at which quantity demand is equal to the quantity supplied. Thus, if any deviations, this price, whatever the price is not minimum support price according to the MWL. MWL means Minimum Wage Legislation Act. Minimum Wage Legislation Act says that there should be minimum support price for the agricultural goods. Thus, with the intention of that providing the minimum support price, government imposing the lower limit on price on the goods and services. Thus, due to the lower limit imposed by the government from P0 is very low level of price is there. Thus, government increases the price for the agricultural product to P0 to PF, that is price floor imposed. Before imposition P0 is the price level. After the imposing the lower limit, PF is a new price. Due to this new imposition of price means increase in the minimum support price leads to the increase in the supply of the commodities. Here commodities supplied is OQ naught to OQF. OQF amount of goods supplied. Thus, here demand decreases. Supply increases, demand decreases to OQ naught to OQF because of impact of price floor on the agricultural products. OQF is a decrease in the demand and OQF dash is a increase in the demand. So, due to increase in the simultaneous shift, you can see due to increase in the price leads to quantity may increase, decrease or remain unchanged, but supply shift leftwards and demand shift rightwards. It shows that excess supply occurs in the market. So, according to the Minimum Wage Legislation Act, all the agricultural goods should be, prices should be fixed by the government according to the minimum support price legislation. Thus, due to the imposition of high price or price limit on the agricultural product, initial equilibrium is at point E. Thus, this equilibrium point shift from E to F. New equilibrium is F. But here you can't see the equilibrium. That is why Adam Smith says this as a invisible hand. Equilibrium is there, but we can't see in the natural manner. So, it is said to be the invisible hand. Thus, due to the imposition of price floor, excess supply occurs. Due to the imposition of price ceiling, excess demand occurs. It is nothing but, students, decrease in the price leads to the increase in the demand. Decrease in the price means when the price is very less, demand increases. When the price is increased for providing minimum support to the agriculturist, that leads to the excess supply of goods to the market. So, during this time price increases for the commodity. So, price ceiling and price floor both are the price control methods applied by the government to control the demand and supply in the market. So, by this price ceiling, price floor, we are going to complete the 5th chapter, that is market equilibrium under the fixed number of firms. Here recall once what we studied means market equilibrium meaning, then we studied about market equilibrium with fixed number of firms through the help of diagram, and also we studied about the free entry, free exit, simultaneous shift of equilibrium we studied, supply shift, demand shift, and also we studied about price ceiling and price floor. So, in the next chapter we are going to study about non-competitive markets. Thank you for watching this video.